an XR company. So it's an extended reality, and I think we found a main focus as we reiterate lately that we cannot be a metaverse company if we cannot have this focus as well. Because I think you cannot really picture out metaverse without augmented reality or the virtual reality. So that's what we are currently having right now, and me as well is currently learning further on like what are like the opportunities it could like serve as well to our local communities and the communities in the Philippines as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, KJ. And what I learned also from your project is, aside from you are already working on the metaverse side of only, you also promote various artists, and
Oh yeah.
only is becoming a platform for these artists to showcase their artwork, their
Yeah.
creations. So, I mean, a short, ano lang, short sharing from you. How you help these artists?
Yeah,
to
so
only-
we have an artist launchpad. So I think that is one of the important things being an OD as well, because we onboard artists who doesn't have that much knowledge to how to put up their digital artworks as an NFT, right? And we also last year, ito, together with local communities as well in the GAFI, we as well onboarded traditional artists. So these are the, painters na nakikita natin most likely na nag-exhibit sa mga mall or like in galleries. So we bridge as well those gaps to help those artists na your art could be shown or could be shared towards not just like limited to the geographical restrictions that we have in Legazpi or the local community, but rather you guys could have you could utilize as well the communities of Web3 as well. And just like recently, we sold 3 of those paintings, tokenized physical art. So it's really nice to, help traditional artists as well to showcase their works worldwide.
Great news, guys. That well, on your platform is becoming, the catalyst of opportunities for these artists, these creators, these wonderful people that produces, making the world a better place through their creations. Thank you so much, AJ. Now let's have Miss Leslie. Now, Ma'am Leslie, how was your first encounter with blockchain technology, and paano nag-widen yung mundo mo through Metagaming Guild? And of course, when you started marketing for Metagaming Guild.
Yeah, so good evening to all. Baka kayo nabanggit po ulit. I am Leslie. I work as the Chief Marketing Officer for Metagaming Guild. Actually, my involvement with blockchain technology was not too long ago. It was just last year, actually. It started when our CEO asked me to write a content because I am also a freelance content writer. Our CEO asked me to write a content for that time was the old gaming guild pa kasi yung name namin last year, DGG. So, yun. Prior to that, my forte is really in tourism. So, bago yung offer na magsulat ako ng content for MGG, I have really zero knowledge. I have zero knowledge with blockchain, cryptocurrency. These are all new to me. But of course, I cannot write something I do not know. So I had to learn these topics. These topics on crypto. I even remember Andy was telling me the keywords that we want to target to rank for the project that we were creating, and these were GameFi, another new word to me, DeFi, crypto, NFTs, and so on. So I really had to learn it by myself so that I can create a content that would appeal and would be compelling to our target audience. So initially, it was just a project-based content writing that I did. But eventually, I was offered for a full-time position to be the CMO of MGG. So, yeah, I'm grateful. I'm very grateful to become part of this project that I did not actually realize nung tinanggap ko yung offer. Because the more that I get to learn about blockchain and even also MGG, it's such a great feeling to become part of a project that thinks outside the box and thinks more than just the profitability of the owners. Kasi what we do at Metagaming Guild is that we have a community of gamers that benefits from what we are doing. So, and that's also what makes my work as the Chief Marketing Officer fun, because the more I learn, the more also that I'm able to educate more people. Because I think, yeah, this blockchain is still at the early stages pa lang eh. Early stages pa lang. And I believe that marami pa yung katulad ko na pumapasok pa lang dito sa sphere na to, dito sa ecosystem na to. So, yeah, this gathering that we're having right now is actually a really great platform for newbies and also for seasoned experts already in the blockchain to really develop a community that are aware of these emerging technologies, because sabi nga kanina, this will become probably the future of digital economy. So, and also a while ago in the opening remarks, we are at the forefront. So, and I really believe that we are on an exciting era of blockchain development, and we should be proud of ourselves, even the attendees of these events, that we all are taking the initiative to learn about this technology, because it will continue to grow. It will keep growing. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Leslie. And I just recently had encounters with we're both in the marketing department of our respective companies, and I was also kind of relate with what she did and her experiences starting with blockchain technology, because almost the same situation, and through learning talaga marami kang ma-absorb and to continuously improve by learning every day and doing things and applying it on your routines will really improve your understanding of things like blockchain technology and Web3 in general. So, may I know, sino yung mga newbies dito? O manghihiya, andito tayo to learn. I mean, we are all here to connect, gain knowledge, and be introduced to these concepts. Tasa kamay, be proud. Yan. Marami-rami din. So, ito yung importante dito. Isa sa mga goal din ng mga ganitong events. That's why we organize, we mount these meetups, is to learn from each other. Learn from every project and learn from the perspective of how they discover blockchain technology in their life and how they are applying it in their respective fields. So thank you so much, guys, for being advocates and being a foreign object, yung foreign object blockchain technology, and ngayon hindi na foreign sa inyo. We're now living in the world, in the era of blockchain development, as Ma'am Leslie said earlier. Thank you so much! And that ends our first segment for our panel discussion. So let me just have some little run through on my notes, because I really learned a lot from this first segment. And I wrote some keywords that I really like about what they said. And Ma'am Christine said innovation. Innovate through blockchain technology. We are doing a lot of things and we are helping innovate and make things better in our everyday life through blockchain technology. And Ate Chen said earlier, adoption. Through the fast growth of community of gamers around the Philippines, not just in the Philippines, but around the world, we were able to adapt and we were able to take advantage and reap the benefits of blockchain technology. And Mom Melissa said earlier, the learning and education of having blockchain technology in our life and learning all of its benefit, reaping its benefits for our everyday life. And it's connected to what Mom Christine said earlier. We learn and we innovate. We use this technology to improve our lives. And KG said earlier, the opportunities that we offer through blockchain technology, specifically since only is part also of the art community in the Philippines. They offer platform to onboard and showcase the creation of these artists through non-fungible token and of course through their company Only NFT project. And lastly, from Mom Leslie, the community that supports blockchain technology and its fast tracking efforts in order to realize our goal of using this technology to benefit from it. So, maraming salamat for saying all of this to our audience tonight, and especially, of course, the newbies have really learned a lot from your perspectives. Diba? Who would have thought hindi scam ang Bitcoin? Dumating yung Bitcoin, sumunod yung Ethereum, nagka-BNB, and so on and so forth. Marami na tayong natutunan after that era of scam pala ang Bitcoin, until we realized, no, Bitcoin is something we should consider in our future finances. Magkano na ba ang Bitcoin ngayon? 21 USD. Let's not talk about that. Kasi baka ma-hurt lang tayo. Now let's go to the second segment of our panel discussion. Here in our second segment, we will understand the role of the respective startups or projects or companies in bringing blockchain technology to the mass and moving forward with blockchain technology together with the community that they are supporting and they are catering to. Now let's start with the discussion with Ate Jen from Blockchain Space. For you, Ate Jen, ano yung pinaka-role ni Blockchain Space sa world ng play to earn, and how your project helps the guild owners around the globe and realize their goal through Blockchain Space?
Sure. Blockchain space, the way we look at and how we service the community in general. No? So if you're a guild, we basically are the one-stop shop for guild. So what does that mean? Anything that you would need from a tooling perspective, so infra, to make that understandable as well. Dashboards, if you want to monitor your scholars, so infra, so automation. Kasi the way we see guilds, para silang SMEs. So mga business owners sila that invested some money and then they have quote-unquote player base as well. So anything related to tooling, we have that. We have a complete suite, product suite. We have Discord bots, we have about 50 Discord bots. We have a web-based dashboard, and we also have several research reports. No? Meta, if you want to know more about Axie Infinity, you have 5 games that we provide in-game analytics. So parang if you want to stay ahead and if you are a competitive player, you can go to our website. Actually, we have certain research reports and in-game analytics that gives you insights into those things. No? So that's one, tooling. Second is we have what we call the Guild Partner Program. So what we do is we bridge games and guilds. So it's not just play to earn. No? So the play to earn evolved na such that we can have like X to earn or maybe even X to own, X and own. So whatever variation, at the end of the day, it's a game, right? So it's a game, or it could be gamified way of your lifestyle. So for example, step in, it's a gamified way of exercising. So in essence, what we do is we match the guilds or the community, any Web3 community, into these projects. So, kasi ang thesis namin is guilds will be an important stakeholder in driving again crypto adoption. So, that translates to any Web3 project that would like to tap into that community. In gaming kasi, in traditional gaming, what you usually do if you're a game studio, you create the game, and then you go to a game publisher. The game publisher could be, you publish it sa Apple Store, Google Play, or even you go to Steam, right? So that's how you publish it. Whereas in Web3, what's different is you go directly to the market. So in essence, what we're doing is we're bridging the game studios to the market itself. So because you na-erase na yung game publisher, so it goes directly to the community. And value accretion of these games, because it's blockchain, goes to the users and goes to those who supported early on the game. So just imagine you're like a VC as well, that you're making bets in game studios. There's a pro and con to that, right? So there's a pro meaning if it goes 10x, 100x, 100x your money. But there's a con in that wherein you can lose it as well. So in any crypto project or any blockchain project, not just in gaming, you have to do your own PR. You have to do your own research. No? So how are we helping this? Is we vet games. So any games that we partner with, we vet them. We have a vetting procedure. And then after which, any guild partner that we have as well is we vet them. So at the end of the day, we are building trust into the system that kind of was lost during the past few months. And we're trying to identify and matching those that are verified in games and guilds and making that connection and helping them build a partnership along the way. It's important for us to have these community events because it's a way for us to know ano ba yung kailangan ng mga guilds, becoming like a one-stop shop for guilds. So tools, insights in game analytics, and then matching in any research. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Ate Jen. You said earlier that where you are in this disruptive space of blockchain technology, you always do your Dior. Hindi yung brand ha. We're not endorsing any brand. Char. Dior. What is Dior, Ate Jen?
Do your own research.
Do your own research. So be cautious always and move with caution when we are all in this space. Kasi as mentioned earlier, there are a lot of bad actors. Ano bad actors? Mga manloloko. Hindi yung jowa na manloloko. But those who take advantage of those, when you lack really the education part of blockchain technology, pwede kang mawala ng investment, pwede kang mawala ng... Alam nyo na, naloko na rin kayo once. Alam yung pakiramdam. Thank you for that, Ate Jen, and thank you for blockchain space. Now let's move with Ma'am Leslie Paul of Metagaming Guild. For you, Ma'am Leslie, ano yung ano? By the way, it is said on Metagaming Guild's website that Metagaming Guild is more than just a guild to play to earn guild of play to earn services that the play to earn gamers could avail other services to. Ano yung mga other services ni Metagaming Guild?
Yes, that is correct. Metagaming Guild is more than just a place to earn game or gaming because we are actually a blockchain-based GameFi project that buys NFT assets from startups, gaming startups like 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄, Wonder Hero, 𝘖𝐈𝐕𝐄, and so on. And we rent these assets to our community of tactical gamers, play-to-earn gamers, where we call scholars, so they can access the game for free without having to pay upfront costs or high costs. And at Metagaming Guild, we also operate a revenue sharing model wherein our scholars or our gamers are given a parcel of their earned crypto rewards as a sort of salary. That's why many of our players are actually making gaming now their side hustle, and to some even a full-time hustle. And at Metagaming Guild, we actually welcome everyone to become part of our organization. So whether you are a student, out-of-school youth, single mom, full-time, part-time employee, as long as you can devote time to play, to earn, then you're welcome to join Metagaming Guild. So aside from just being a gaming community, Metagaming Guild is also right now, we keep on expanding since our launch last year. Metagaming Guild is just very new. We were launched September last year, so actually mag-1 year pa lang kami. But since our launch, we never stopped innovating. We keep on adding new features to our ecosystem. And right now, we're no longer just a gaming guild. We're now an expanded GameFi ecosystem of a scholarship program, NFT gaming acquisition. We also have now a launch pad. What else? GameFi Vault. And just this week, we actually just launched our newest addition to our GameFi ecosystem, which is the PFP NFTs. And very soon, we're also going to launch our very own NFT game. It's called the Meta Saga Warriors. It's not yet live, and our game developers are still working very hard to give our gaming community something to look forward to. So yeah, Metagaming Guild right now is a collection of so many GameFi features, and this is not yet the end. I think in the coming months and years, we're still going to develop more and more offerings because yun nga, blockchain Web3 is just in the very early stages pa. So as new developments, new technology comes in, we're very much open to adapt to it because we want to stay agile. We do not just want to exist for now. We don't just want the hype of 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 Infinity or gaming right now. We want to stay for good, not just for our own organization, but actually because of our gaming community. We are very much driven to expand and grow our project because we do not just think about us. We're actually thinking about our gaming community. And right now, we are very proud to say that our active scholars, or I'm not sure if it's active, our number of scholars in Metagaming Guild is, sabi kanina ng community manager namin, is 2,600. But not all of them are active because as we know, medyo struggling yung ekonomiya. So from 2,600 scholars, our active scholars are not the same number, not the same figure. But yun nga, we want to stay for good. We have big plans for Metagaming Guild, and we will never stop innovating. And that's a promise to our gaming community. Yeah.
Thank you, Ma'am Leslie. You know, I actually realized something na di nag-stay for long ang mga hype talaga. Di po ako nagmumura hype. HYPE. Sorry po if na-misheard. The hype that 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 Infinity brought to the blockchain world, and we all know that the market is very volatile, and we cannot really expect for us to skyrocket. You know, alam niyo na yun. But you know, to have a company that always have this plan B, that always have this plan to excel without even thinking twice, because it's also their own mandate na they're not just limited to these games. There are more than just these games. They're more than just a gaming guild. So congratulations, Miss Leslie, and to the yung bumubuo ng Metagaming Guild. Taas ang kamay. Hello, kaway-kaway sa mga taga-MGG na nandito. And thank you for lifting up ang daming natulungan. You offered a lot of opportunities to those who need it. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ma'am Leslie. Now let's move with Ma'am Melissa. You know, Ma'am Melissa, learning is a continuous process in blockchain world. And if I may ask, what is SparkLearn's goal as an edtech platform? I mean, na-mention mo na siya kanina briefly, but we want to know more. Kasi Blockchain Developer Bootcamp is coming. Next week na ata ang start. And I know you're very busy with Blockchain Developer Bootcamp. How does this contribute to the blockchain technology? And what's next? when you graduated or when you finished blockchain developer bootcamp?
Okay, Dre. So to give more background about our EdTech platform. So SparkLearn EdTech is an online upskilling platform for blockchain technology and Web3 education in the Philippines. So primarily, Harvey and the team, where is our CTO. So with the help of Harvey and our developers, we developed our own massive open online course platform and learning management system. So if you're familiar with Coursera, Udemy, so our startup team developed our own MOOC and LMS, and with that, we are going to host the blockchain developer bootcamp. And one of our goals, as I said a while ago, is to cultivate a community of Web3 builders. So we're starting at the core of every tech projects or solutions surrounding blockchain technology, which is the blockchain developers. So our team identified a problem when it comes to the availability of blockchain or Web3 developers. So in my language nga, para siyang legendary Pokemon. Hirap niyang hanapin. Diba? We first encountered this problem when we were at SparkPoint. So naghahanap kami ng mga blockchain developers to help us build our solutions, yung mga pinaprovide namin na services when we were at SparkPoint before. And yun nga, yun yung na-experience namin na ang hirap maghanap ng Web3 developer. And we searched and searched. There was one it was conducted years ago. It was around 2018, conducted by Union Bank. They have their own blockchain institute. But aside from that, no one followed here in the Philippines for a blockchain developer bootcamp. And we decided to launch our BDB last August 2021 to address the issue of scarcity of blockchain developers. And with that, hopefully we can address the problem of finding Web3 talents through our bootcamp. So that's one of our goals, to address the lack of Web3 developers. But as we communicate with our community, we learned that Web3 education is badly needed in our space right now. So active kami ni Harvey, mag-attend ng mga Twitter spaces, and may mga nakakausap kami doon na they were mentioning na, Mary, because that's my nickname in Web3, siguro aside from blockchain developers or Web3 developers, can your EdTech platform put up bootcamps or master classes for Web3 marketers? Kasi iba daw yung marketing tactics involved sa Web3. Though may mga fundamentals na kinuha from the traditional marketing. But this is a new space. So the marketers are having a challenge when they are marketing their, blockchain products or Web3 products. So yun yung mga isa pang nire-request sa amin. So there other bootcamps or master classes for marketing and also for NFT artists. So may conversations kami with Only and Esma. We're planning to put up a NFT masterclass. It's a combination of teaching the community about arts and technology. Dahil as of now, yung NFTs, hindi naman siya a bad thing, pero most of the projects, they are, what do you call this? Maybe can you help me remember? More on yung mga PFPs, generative, kumbaga templated yung ibang NFT pieces, and we want, together with Oli, we want to educate the community on how to use NFTs through arts. Kumbaga tuturuan yung, kung naaalala niyo sa mga MAPE subjects nyo, di ba? Nag-aaral tayo ng mga theories on how to make, a painting, a drawing, mga ganun. So yun din yung gusto namin ibigay sa community, and aside from that, isama na din yung technological aspect when you're creating NFTs. Because some of the traditional artists, they want to try and explore NFTs. They want to explore Web3, but they have this fear because they don't know how to create smart contracts for their NFTs. They don't know how to mint, and some of them have difficulties in building their community. So that's also one of our up and coming educational content for SparkPoint EdTech. And lastly, what we've gleaned from the community is to help people when it comes to responsible usage of cryptocurrency. Paulit-ulit na lang kasi na nakakalungkot makarinig na I invested all my life savings in crypto because someone told me that you can earn more money here, but that's not the case kasi here in crypto. You should not go YOLO as we call it, especially if you have also needs to address for yourself and for your family. Kumbaga, irresponsible usage yun ng crypto, and with that irresponsibility, nagkakaroon tuloy ng stigma about crypto. Hindi lang bad actors yung nagpapasama sa space eh. Kumbaga, yes, andyan yung scammers. Like every industry has scammers, right? So hindi mo din yan maaalis. What we can do is, we just have to enforce or maybe strengthen our educational approaches and teach our community members the responsible usage or have an improved mindset. Yung iba kasi talaga, nakasalpak na sa utak nila na I will get rich here quickly in crypto or in blockchain. And to be honest, that's not the case, guys. May cycle tayong dadaanan ng bull, ng bear, and not all the time we are going to experience bountiful harvest, kumbaga. So yun, isa din yun sa kailangan natin i-educate sa masses natin in order to have mass adoption. Yung maalis yung ganong kultura. Ano ba? Marami kasi kami nakukuha insights mismo galing sa community kasi learning is a continuous process. Kumbaga kami, we don't consider ourselves as perfect educator in the space kasi every time, every day, may bagong nangyayari and may mga bagong learnings, and we spend our time also to listen to our community members kasi kumbaga sila yung nag-create ng demand para sa atin kung ano yung mga kailangan nilang matutunan from us. Kasi dati yung goal lang namin is to address the gap for Web3 developers, tapos yung pag-help or pag-lesson ng mga victims sa crypto scams. Tapos, yun nga, na-realize namin na parang pwede din pala namin ma-educate yung community pagdating sa mga mindset nila. And, namin na path for SparkPoint EdTech and what's coming to our platform. And we believe naman as a team that every process is iterative. So you build your product, your solution, or your service, and ask feedback from the community, from your stakeholders, and after that, you iterate if they give you improvements. Kasi at the end of the day, there is always an area for improvement, and that's what we also advocate in SparkPoint EdTech. And just watch out for the mentioned upcoming bootcamps and masterclasses in our NOOC.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Melissa, for that well thought aspect of why you should learn blockchain technology and why this kind of bootcamps or learning or way of training are helpful for the community. Kasi we've been all longing to have this rich community of blockchain developers here in the Philippines. But sad to say, kulang tayo sa manpower on creating new or developing new blockchain developers. And BDP 2022 is a catalyst or paving the way for this community of developers to grow, to foster and flourish. That would also help the growth and the mass adoption of blockchain technology in the future. Thank you so much, Ma'am Melissa. And now, serbisyo publiko po muna tayo. for a little reminder lang po muna. Kasi, kung sa inyo po itong Leo with red helmet, di ko sasabihin ng plate number, lapit na lang po kayo sa akin. May concern po ako sa inyo. Baka po kasi hatakin ng hotel. So if sa'yo po yung Leo, takbo ka na po. Baka hatakin ng hotel yung yung Leo na red. And yung Honda Wave po, na may plate number na di ko na mention, pakiasikaso na lang po. And thank you po for pakiasikaso po ng mga vehicles. Salamat po. Thank you so much. And now, we have the last two speakers for, getting blockchain technology involved in their roles and moving forward with this technology in their field. Let's get to know your insights naman. KJ, as a marketing specialist for Only, goal nyo is talaga maging metaverse-focused platform in the future. And you're starting to realize it. Why is it said to be the meeting place of artists, gamers, and collectors in the crypto and NFT space? Bakit Only ang nasabi niyo? But before you answer that, pwede na po kayo kumuha ng snacks. Yung mga gusto mong mag-break time, hindi naman break time, but kasi ongoing po yung discussion natin. If you want to have some pika-pika, the food is already served at our table, our buffet table. Kindly just quietly go at the back and get your food and be energized again. Kasi kailangan natin ang food na yan para sa third segment natin. Kasi kailangan natin mag-isip, kailangan natin pigain ang isip natin in the next discussions. Kasi pupunta ako sa mga table nyo and I am going to ask you ano yung natutunan nyo for the past two segments. And what are you curious about for segment 3? Okay? So while we are still ongoing with the discussion time, you may now go to the buffet table quietly, silently, para mamaya na kayo, dear panelists. May buffet mamaya. Okay, now proceeding with our discussion. Bakit Only ang meeting place ng artists, gamers, and collectors in the crypto and NFT space?
Yeah, thank you so much for that. Because we offer various options for those people. We have our Only market, which not just caters the NFT artist itself, but we also have our Only house of art. Those are the traditional artists that we onboarded to have their physical art be tokenized and be exposed to a wider range of audience worldwide. And we also have our the Only artist launchpad, only market artist franchise. So what we do on the on that one naman is we onboard digital artists to be in the Web3 to have their own NFT collection. So what we require them to do is just their full creativity. They have the full freedom to utilize their creative freedom, and kami nang bahala sa marketing, kami nang bahala as well for the contract of the collection, as well as the promotion as well before, during, and after the campaign. And also, we also have our 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄, which is currently has its ongoing development of its upcoming Korean game, which is the 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄. And that one as well is from the work of one of the artists and in only. So at first it's just a 2D hand-drawn piece. It's the first the Genesis was 100 pieces, and then we also had the Mustache Marauders, all had drawn as well as our upcoming Rascal. So they varies per archetypes in terms of their utilities. However, each one of them will get a 3D version of it. That's why we try to make a 3D version of it because we're developing as well. And then the team also thinks that what if we put this one on Instagram as a filter? What would it mean to have this kind of AR experience? May it be from the holder or may it be an enthusiast of pistachios. So very nice feedback as well that a lot of people could experience it as well. You guys can try it on the Instagram. You don't need to install any apps other than Instagram. You can search on the filter section, 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄, and a wide range of 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 filters is there for you to try on. And that's why we reiterated recently to be an XR company, so it's an extended reality. So by that, I think it's like a real meeting place, especially that we will be holding as well a local meetup this coming October and November. So AMA or the 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 Art Convention, which will be on October 8th and 9th in GAFI, as well as the BBC, our Bicol Blockchain Conference, which will be on November 14th as well. So further information to be released on our social media pages. And by that meaning, really go through the local community, through the artists, collector community, or an art enthusiast, maybe traditional or digital art enthusiasts. So by that, we had like a wide range of spectrum to play around. So it's just not when you go to a specific project, it's just like commentator game or what. But however, you can explore further on the ecosystem of OD. So yeah, that's all.
Thank you so much, 𝐶𝐻. When I was researching about only NFT project some nights ago, I was already aware about the NFT project or only NFT project since the day that we began.
Yeah.
We're almost involved with each other lalo sa mga dinner moments and mga table discussions on some nights. I just realized how blockchain technology culminates the interrelationship of various aspects of our lives, especially in the art scene, in the game scene, and those who want to, aside from the two that I mentioned, yung mga enthusiasts mismo, that hindi naman sila artists, hindi naman sila gamer, but they're just curious. And those are the, nagiging clients in the future na nagiging avenue ang only NFT project to discover those artists and discover the gamer's potential by being involved with your play-to-earn platform. Upcoming play-to-earn platform, which is the 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄.
Yeah.
Guys, explore 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄. You will be really fascinated with all those NFT.
Yeah. Yes, can I add? One of the realizations as well when I was in Olino was less than 30 years ago, we only have Pac-Man, like the game.
That's what, 30 years ago.
Yeah. And then 30 years later, we have this kind of emerging technologies that we can just play around, but more in the next 20 to 50 years to go. So by that, it's really essential, beneficial, and practical for us to really explore this opportunities that being, available to us as well. And ayun din, and speaking of mustachiverse, you can try it on Instagram to really see how the filter look works. So you can take clips of what an augmented reality as well, or is really what we're currently working with.
Thank you so much, KJ. And thank you for the only NFT project for catering to artists, gamers, and enthusiasts to discover more about the NFT world. Thank you so much. Once again, we are now almost at the end of our second segment for our panel discussion. May we invite those at the back na may food na balik tayo sa mga seats natin kasi we are getting on nasa tip pa lang tayo ng iceberg. So punta na tayo sa kalalim-laliman ng second discussion natin and eventually on the third segment which would really entice the curiosity of people because this involves everyone in the Philippines. And ano kayo ang thoughts ng mga leaders natin dito about that specific issue that we will be bringing up later? Okay, now let's go with SparkPoint Technology from Miss Christine Ibanez on what is SparkPoint's role in the blockchain world and what is this so-called SparkPoint ecosystem? Can you elaborate more how you could use this ecosystem of application in order to fast-track the mass adoption of blockchain technology? Lalo na we are really moving forward fast in blockchain technology.
Ayun, so, before I answer your question, naalala ko pala, nagdala ko ng maraming merch ng SparkPoint. Naalala ko lang, medyo pa third segment na tayo, marami pa tayong merch. Like, if nakita niyo yung suot ko, and at the back, isa sila sa mga mini-market namin merch, SparkPoint merch. So, sino gusto magkaroon? Ang ibigay ako.
Ito yung chance na makauwi kayo ng
May
t-shirt.
atas lang naman ako.
Go, go,
Before I
go.
answer your question. Sino?
Guys,
Pili ka na
SparkPoint
trade.
merch
Pili ka
daw.
na trade. Pili ka.
Okay, let me see your hands. Sino gusto ng SparkPoint merch? Taas na kamay. Sino maling hindi? Okay, I'm seeing hands from... I'm seeing sir na naka-blue po sa likod. Sir, can you stand up, sir? Let me go to your place and let me just ask some few key questions about you. Ang swerte mo, sir. Ikaw yung napili ko kasi you've been a SparkPoint fan ba ever since 2018? Just recently lang. And bakit mo sir gusto magkaroon ng SparkPoint merch? Ang stupid na tanong, no? Siyempre gusto ko. Okay, what do you know about the SparkPoint ecosystem? Kasi Ma'am Christine will be talking about SparkPoint ecosystem and she will be elaborating more about it. Give us a glimpse on what is SparkPoint all about.
Okay, so sige ganito. I-discuss ko na lang yun later, pero may question ako sa iyo. Have you ever had a thought before or recently ng mga possible application ng blockchain technology na sa tingin mo hindi pa siya na-explore at the moment, but there is a possibility of application? Wala pa. Wala pa. I need someone who can answer my question. Si
Ito si
Ate.
Madam,
Yeah.
kasi magkatabi sila,
Yeah.
huwag na tayo lumayo.
Share mo naman Ate yung knowledge mo kay Kuya.
By the way, Kylie, you may state your name and
My name is Michelle. So
Michelle.
I've learned SparkPoint through Twitter. Because
Thank you for following.
moderator very nice, they're very accommodating, even the community in Telegram, they're very good.
Thank you.
I'm from Pasig.
Wow, from Pasig City, from National Capital
Welcome to,
Region.
welcome to Bicol.
Yeah. But kasi nag-launch ako sa lab of Camarines North. Yeah. So kahit mula naman sa ako dito. So, I think blockchain is really the future. It has a lot of application. Actually, if the Philippines, the government of the Philippines adapt blockchain industry, have their fund, the blockchain education about blockchain, we can compete to other countries. So, blockchain can apply in a sense of eradicating the corruption in the Philippines.
True.
Yeah. So another one is the procurement materials. So yeah, yun yung mga very interesting application in blockchain. It's in other country, they have that trial and error in Canada. And it works naman. So the other country that like si President sa Portugal. I don't know it's yung nag-adapt ng Bitcoin na legal tender na nila. So, it works naman. Even the merchant, yung business owners, they're accepting Bitcoin. So, I think sa Philippines, dapat ganun na rin eh. You can adapt, siguro, they have to make legal to our president. Kasi I think he's one of the president. So yung pinaka-big na president na mag-adapt ng blockchain sa Philippines. So yun, dalawang ligawan lang natin, hindi natin sa kayong president natin for this amazing technology.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I actually learned from what you said, those recent views that they use now blockchain technology as part of their ways in the government eradicating corruption. You know, what a good thing to have this technology to to improve the system, especially in the government processes. So dahil dyan ate, may SparkPoint shirt ka. Tama bang size mo ate?
So, congrats
So,
ate. You can choose other designs if you like.
So,
Sizes din siya likod.
Let's go Sparkies.
Yes, let's go Spark.
Yes.
Ayun, so thank you for sharing your
Thank
ideas.
you so much,
no?
ma'am. Thank you so
So,
much.
to answer the question, gusto ko lang i-refer, kaya nagtanong ako because most of us here in the Philippines, yung mga business owners, even yung mga enthusiasts ng crypto, developers, marami tayong naiisip na use cases ng blockchain technology. And some of these thoughts come from business owners or business managers na nandun yung thought pero wala silang access to the talent pool. No? So, sa end ni SparkPoint, siguro sa mga familiar na kay SparkPoint, we are a builder dito sa industry. So, we build service-oriented naman din yun sa amin. If blockchain space is more focused on the tools, tayo naman, meron tayong mga iba't ibang services where you can use your tokens or you can use to, fully experience kung para saan talaga yung utility ng tokens na hinahawakan nyo. So, we have DeFi platforms. We have, pwede kayo dun mag-swap, mag-bridge, and mag-stake. So, yun, we have that. We have wallets. We also have mga blockchain-based na games like si 𝐶𝐶𝐿oco, si 𝐶𝐶𝐿𝐿_Slicers, 𝐶𝐶𝐿_Shooter. So, meron tayong mga ganun na products on the market. But recently, nag-venture tayo ngayon sa, conjunction dun sa concern na ni-raise kanina ni Ms. Melissa, na the community lacks the talent, to produce kung ano man yung mga ideas na nag-boil dun sa, sa ulo natin. So like ate, she thinks na si blockchain can really help eradicate corruption sa Philippines. So, the question is, sino ba yung gagawa ng infrastructure itself when we are experiencing yung kakulangan sa talent or sa developers na experts doon sa blockchain technology. So, big thanks to 𝘖liche for initiating, for addressing the need. Sobrang big help sila because based on experience, may mga clients kami talagang naghahanap sila. they're looking for developers. So kung may developers dito sa audience natin, we highly encourage you to explore the opportunities ng blockchain. Kung kayo scale up, yun, may offer yes, mag-self-study kayo, accessible naman yun sa internet. There is a very big need talaga for developers. So, sa end naman ni SparkPoint, what we do is, since we have a roster of experts or professionals dealing with blockchain technology and its use cases, we are offering our services to these people who are looking for talent. So, despite them being our builders sa mga platform na minamarket natin, si SparkSwap, si SparkDeFi. So, despite them working on these projects, we also have people or a team who we offer to other businessmen or siguro yung may idea, who has the funding, who has the idea, who has the guts to enter the industry. So currently meron tayong mga clients na gusto lang mag-create ng game. Meron tayong mga clients na gusto lang mag-create ng blog site na using the technology itself. Meron din tayong mga clients na gusto lang nilang mag-build din ng similar sa tools na binibuild ni blockchain space. So, pero syempre may mga para may mga small tweaks of originality dyan na So, kasi based on my experience speaking with clients, they have this ideas na prolific sa Bicol, prolific na marami. Kumbaga, very prolific yung ideas. It's just that yung pinaka-main blockers nila is wala silang developers to do it. Ngayon, when you're in this industry, sabi nga nila meron mga bad actors sa mga projects, meron din bad actors na mga applicants. I-share ko lang, there was a time na hindi ko siguro lack of due diligence sa partner. We actually nag-schedule kami ng interview with an applicant na, we thought was a real person. So, nag-interview namin siya, and we thought na, wow, ang ganda ng credentials ng taong to, he's a good addition to the team. Only it turns out na isa pala to sa mga nagpo-post, mga poser, nanakaw sila ng resume ng ibang tao, and then they would act as if sa kanila yung credentials na yun. So, I don't know kung ano yung mga end ng mga ganyang scheme, but luckily, our CTO, Sir Rico, he was able to discern na nagsisinungaling yung ini-interview namin. Hindi pa naman kami umabot dun sa part na nag-offer na kami ng pera or ng job offer and the salary. Hindi pa kami umabot dun sa part. But he was able to discern. So, ito rin yung isa rin sa mga blockers ng mga investors na gusto mag-invest and mag-build din. Because dahil wala silang talent, they are forced to look for talents online. Now, ang problema, they're not sure if legit. So, sa SparkPoint, we thought, sige, we should, siguro our credibility, we put it out there just to help these people. Kasi blockchain is a very beautiful technology. It's a very, at sabi nga ni Miss Leslie ngayon, kanina, nasa beginning phases pa lang si blockchain. Nagsisimula pa lang tayong ma-explore si blockchain. And I personally feel na endless yung opportunity doon sa technology. And marami tayong mga ideas na gusto natin we would like to put out there na we're just afraid kasi hindi natin alam who to trust. So now SparkPoint is putting our experts out there for your siguro. You can talk to us, you can set a meeting with us if you like our help. Para tulungan kayo. Kasi we want the technology to be readily available to those who need it talaga. Kasi yun nga, I was able to speak with clients na matagal na sila naghahanap and very matagal na yung idea and they feel na na-outdate na yung ideas nila because of the new games entering the scene. So, yun yung mga biggest blockers nila looking for a team who will build, especially nga recently marami ng mga inside, ano tawag dyan? may mga ano to, yung hacking na nangyayari. So, yun, SparkPoint, we're here to help you meet your needs, and we have a team to support you kung ano man yung mga gusto nyo, yung mga ideas nyo na gusto nyo mag-materialize. We are here to help you. You just need to, speak with us, talk to us. May yung mga contact numbers naman namin, it's out there. We have our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We have our website. We have, various marketing channels na nandun yung mga contact numbers natin. You can reach us if you have ideas na feeling nyo maganda i-materialize. So, yun. For developers, yun din. We highly encourage na explore nyo yung blockchain side ng web and invest in skills, because if you're looking for opportunities, we're hiring. SparkPoint is always hiring for developers and blockchain developers, game developers as well. So, yun nga, maraming tawag nito, maraming opportunities dun sa blockchain. So, don't hesitate if you will need to spend siguro a bit of money to upskill. Don't be afraid kasi marami talaga ang opportunity when it comes to blockchain technology. Hindi lang ngayon, definitely in the future, kapag open na yung administration natin siguro, yung mga thought leaders natin here in the Philippines, even abroad, kapag open na tayo dun sa blockchain and its possibilities, and this din yung opportunities para sa mga developers and enthusiasts. So, yun lang. Thank you.
Grabe. What I just realized, by the way, since we already finished the second segment, let's give a big round of applause to our to Christine, to Elisa, to KJ, to Leslie, and to Jen. Wow, it's been na-absorb niyo ba yun lahat? I'm really amazed how thoughtful, how wide, paano na-widen yung nagbukas yung isip natin tonight. Of what we have learned from our leaders in the Web3 space here in the Philippines, specifically hailing from Metro Manila and in Albay, and in NagaCity, of course. What a wonderful, segment. Now, we'll be taking a short break, syempre, and it is now your time to find a friend, a connection within the groups of people that are currently here in our venue. So, let's have a 5-minute break. Find your friend, because kapag nakahanap ako ng new friend, na nakapag-exchange siya ng business card, please, huwag na ako kayo mag-aga. For the sake of shirt. Palitan tayo ng business card, no? We'll be receiving a SparkPoint shirt. So, this is a space party, space surfer, pinangalanan ko to. So, free size to. Kung ayaw nyo ng size na to, meron pa kami marami dyan available. So, let's have a 5-minute break and we will return shortly after the break. Okay? Let's enjoy the night. Let's eat. Kasali ka sa break, of course. Let's have some drinks. Let's eat. Let's talk with each other. Let's learn from each other, and we will be right back. Okay? Abangan ang segment 3 ng Bicol Web3 Meetup here at the Avenue Plaza Hotel in NagaCity. Give us that beat, DJ. Okay, habang we're having a break, ako hindi ako mag-break. Kasi mag-start ako mag-table to table, mamimigay ng t-shirt. Baka naman, sir. Baka naman. So, magtatanong-tanong lang ako, makikichika-chika. Kasi this is a very important moment where we could know each other and learn from experiences about our work, our relationship with our companies, how blockchain technology improve our lives. So we've been working a lot already in the Web3 and blockchain space, and we've been realizing its benefits, and we already reap a lot of benefits. But pag tinanong kita, ano yung mga nakuha mo ng benefits sa blockchain technology? So let me have this opportunity to interview some of our audience. Okay, so kayo matakot, hindi po ako nagtakot. Be comfortable on your seats because I'm actually assessing if may mga nakuha kayong aral sa discussion kanina. From segment 1 to 2, I want to know what you have learned from our discussions. Okay? So maybe we could go to this part. Hello guys! Kamusta kayo? Parang busy ha. Kamusta? May I ask, single group pa kayo or nag-join-join lang kayo to have this table occupied? Hindi kayo makakakilala? You're one group. You are from, may I interview ma'am? Ay, may MGG shirt. Baka naman meron ka dyan, ma'am. Okay, what is your name, ma'am, and what company do you represent?
Good evening, sir, and everyone. My name is 𝐿𝐸𝐵𝐄, and I'm one of the admin of our Discord community. And yung mga kasama namin dito ay ilan lamang sila sa mga scholars namin. So, nag-join na din ako sa kanila. Para makichika kasi first time din namin na magkakilala since ito yung first time na nagkaroon ng meetup ang grupo namin. So, para naging magandang pagkakataon itong event na para sa amin.
What's more amazing is, first time yung magkita-kita. So you've been all discussing, conversing, messaging online ever since the pandemic began? Wow. So this is the first time you're meeting each other. So, kilala mo na sila, madam? Okay, let me just ask, what is your name, sir, and how old are you?
My name is Kenneth. 20 years old.
You're Kenneth and 20 years old. How about you, ma'am? What is your name and how old are you?
I'm Marceline Palisok po, 21 years old.
21 years old. How about you, sir?
22 years old.
Gilbert and 22 years old. Di lang tayo kakalain na kita. Char. How about you, sir?
Alejandro, sir. I'm 36 years old.
36 years old. So, what I can observe here is very young population na nandito sa table na to. And what I can say is diverse yung age group na minamanage yung ngayon. So, how is it managing a guild right now? I mean, you're admin of a Discord channel and nakausap mo lang sila online and this set of people, you only met them through Discord. And how's it meeting them for the first time?
Masaya ako. Excited din. Bago to, excited talaga akong ma-meet sila kasi nag-uusap lang talaga kami through Discord at hindi ko talaga sila kilala. So, masaya din kasi nadidiscover din namin na ang mga scholar pala po namin ay hindi, marami pala mga taga-Bicol. Although, kami binubuo ng mga scholars, hindi lamang from Bicol region, kundi buong Pilipinas. At ang maganda pa dito, meron din po tayong community sa ibang bansa. So, meron tayong mga scholars na galing sa Nigeria, at yun. So, isa yung sa mga minamanage namin at isa ako dun sa lagi nila nakakausap. So, pag may mga questions sila, sa akin sila lumalapit. Kaya masaya ako na makita sila personally. Yun.
You're happy, mom, and this became an avenue, no? This meet up to, well, that's the goal. Meet up. Meet up for today and see each other. Right now, given the chance na, well, we know the market situation and we know how it affects us. What is your message to those members of your guild? Or in general, then ano yung gusto nyo parating na message about, what is currently happening with the market situation?
Okay, so right now, alam naman natin, di ba, kung ano yung status ng market ngayon, ng market, ayan. So nasa red market tayo, at alam naman natin na mababa ang mga NFT tokens na nakukuha natin from playing games, di ba? So, ang mga scholar kasi namin naglalaro sila ng mga game, play to earn, like ng 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄, ng Wonder Heroes, 𝐿𝐵𝐿, and meron pang iba bukod doon. So, sa dami ng scholars namin, let's earn more than 2,000 scholars na meron kami, no? And dahil bumagsak ang market, ayan, maraming scholars ang nawala ng pag-asa. So, aminin na natin yun, di ba? Maraming tao, hindi lang mga scholars, kundi maraming tao ang nawala ng pag-asa. Hindi lang sa crypto industry, di ba? So, pati economic, di ba? So, hindi lang dito sa Pilipinas, kundi sa ibang bansa din. So, syempre, ang masasabi ko sa mga scholars natin at sa ibang mga crypto enthusiasts na huwag sila sumuko. Ayan, kasi pag may down market, may up market yan, di ba? At yung mga NFTs natin, ang mga naka-hold, ayan, so syempre holder din ako at marami sa mga scholars namin ang holder din. So, i-timing nila lamang yung tamang settlement. So, kumbaga, huwag kayong mawala ng pag-asa na, bagsak ang market ngayon, hindi na ako maglalaro. Diba? Karamihan kasi ganun eh. Hindi na maglalaro kasi mababa yung value. Diba? So, ako, ang message ko sa kanila, pagpatuloy niya lang. Kasi hindi lang naman dito matatapos yung pagiging crypto enthusiast natin, hindi lamang sa paglalaro ng mga NFT games, diba? So, maraming opportunity dito sa crypto space natin. So, napakagandang pagkakataon yan itong event na to para ma-educate tayo, diba? So, ma-educate yung mga crypto enthusiasts natin, yung mga P2P players. Ayan. So, magandang opportunity ito para sa atin. So, samantalahin natin. At sabi ko nga sa mga scholars namin na nag-give up, sayang naman. Sabi nga yan, yun daw. So, yun lang.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We actually learned, realizing the market situation, and tama yung mga sinabi mo. Let's stick with it and let's just hold on and keep on moving on. Ma'am, this is a gift for you. Thank you for sharing your insight. Of course, the four of you will receive a SparkPoint merch. Just list your name there and you will be getting your SparkPoint merchandise later. Okay, after the program. So, congratulations sa inyong lima. Congratulations for being scholars of the Gaming Guild. Thank you so much. And how many minutes still left before we break the break time? Okay, let me just look at the timer. I think it's already 5 minutes is up. Okay. Now, I think we are ready. Are you ready?